Alright, guys. I am going to be doing a thing. I am going to be ranking all of my videos in a tier list that is not at all creative. I made this myself yesterday night. And you know what? I might as well just get into it, because there's no use beating around the bush any longer. Alright, so first I got a lineup of every single Seafloor episode I ever made in Season 1, in chronological order. So I might as well start with the first video on my channel, Episode 1 of the Seafloor Season 1. Honestly, I don't like this anymore. I used to think I did pretty well, but at this point I don't really know. I'm gonna have to go with D. Even though it was my first video, it'd definitely be better. Next, episode 2 of the Seafloor Season 1, got, I forget what this one's called. It's something about wellness and dealing with denial. I wonder. I like this one a little bit more than, my first video, but it sort of has that same cheesy, early quality, which I was kind of going for, but regardless, I'm still going to have to put this at D, just because it's not that great. Then, Subject Denial Syndrome Comic Sans font thing video. This one is definitely better than these two. It's not great, so I'm going to have to put it at C, just because this is really where I started to, figure out what I was doing. Still not perfect, but it's a lot better than these two. Next, Caesar's Gambit. I'm going to also have to put it in D tier, because I am not happy with the way that the AI voices turned out for this one. For Rare Riff and Reverend Vertro. Although actually, you know what? I want to put it bottom of C, only because I like the fun little ARG thingy I did in the description of the video. So I'm going to put it bottom of C. It could change. For now, it's going to C. History of Terror. This is probably the first Seafloor episode I'm actually still proud of. There is an error in it. If you notice when you watch it, there's a blurred out word. Because I misspelled, I forget what the word was, but I misspelled something, and Barley made fun of me for it. So, because of that, that one error, I'm gonna temporarily put it in B, but it could fall down to top of C. New Millennium. This is also one that I like. I think it's a pretty solid B. So I'm gonna put it top of B for now, just in comparison to the other videos. And actually, if you notice, look, I'm liking the videos more and more as it goes on, but I don't know if that'll continue. And then the last episode of the Seafloor Season 1, end of Mr. Rariff. I really like this one. I don't know if you guys like this one, but I like this one. I'm putting it in A, just because I liked it as a finale. Again, it's not perfect. None of my videos are perfect, but out of Seafloor Season 1, it's probably one of my favorite. And then the Seafloor teaser, I'm going to put it C, just because, it's just a teaser. Nothing I think special. Pretty short. But with that, we've made it out of Seafloor Season 1 stuff, so it's time to move on to some other early videos of the channel. Like my subscriber message video, or excuse me, my not subscribed message video, featuring everyone's favorite asparagus, Archibald. This was also, this was a very early one on my channel, so it's not super high quality, but because it's sort of a running joke, the whole Archibald thing being in my basement, I want to put it at the bottom of B, just because. But yeah, that's just me, I don't know. Next is, this is the first Baloo rap, which also was text-to-speech dubbed. I mean, it is just the Baloo rap with text-to-speech. It's nothing else special. I want to put it bottom of C just because it's a pretty low-effort video. And if I did it in the modern day, I'd probably rap it myself, or I don't know, get a better AI voice to do it. But yeah, that's just all in retrospect. So next up are the 4 infants playing Minecraft series videos. Fun fact about these: the infant is actually my brother. He wanted to make some videos for my channel, and at the time he didn't have one of his own, so he said, "Hey, can I make a video?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure, yeah." And so he made this first video about like some kid playing Minecraft with a super high-pitched voice. I played the mom character. I also played the dad character. But it's really fun for us to do these together. I'm putting this one at top of B, just because I think there are better ones. Also, the thumbnail's funny. He did that one. The second one, I'm going to have to put already, is going top of A, just because this was the funniest one we had recording. I think we just end up breaking out into laughter midway through the recording, because for some reason my brother really thought the dad voice I was doing was pretty silly. But yeah, it was a really fun one. It was the one that we added the funny Chris Turns Blue face cam for the infant, which was really a last minute choice, but I really like that. Infants 3, this was the one with the Barley cameo. I'm also going to put it A, below the other one though, because I like this one more. But the Barley one was pretty funny because we got Barley to voice those lines. And I know my brother did a lot of work to get that world working properly. I know it, and if you notice, it's kind of cheesy the way we did it, but that's kind of on purpose. But yeah, overall pretty good video, at least in my opinion. Barley cameo was fun. The final infants video so far, well, ignoring it was in one of the subscriber milestone videos. Infant had a cameo, the little extra video. I think it was fighting the warden or something. But the final in the actual series, this one's gonna go middle of B. Let's say yeah, right here. No, let's put this here. There. Okay. This one was also kind of fun to record because I get to voice another character, whoever the other rival was, and we brought Barley's unused voice clips from the previous video into this one because we needed Hacker Kid to be in it. So yeah, this one, it's technically the worst, even though it's not bad, but it is technically the worst. Or it was at least my least favorite, but not to say it was bad. But I guess it does it for the infants videos. Next is the one Friday Night Funkin' alternate mod I played that randomly got a lot of views. It was just a gameplay video, pretty low quality, but because I didn't know how to screen record with audio, I ended up recording the audio of the song and the gameplay separate and then splicing them together, which took way too long. I'm going to put this one right here just because it was pretty low effort. And yeah. And it was just really hard to make. I wasn't pleased. Above the blue ramp, but below the beginnings of the seafloor. Okay, so next is the entirety of the Clifton Friends Iceberg, parts 1 through 5. I'm not including the correction video because that's just a correction video. But the reason I did put it separately is because they're pretty much all the same quality. I mean, not in technical terms, but they are. Like, I did the same amount of work on each of them, pretty much. Yeah, surprisingly, even the part 5, where I created my own extra tiers of the iceberg, it wasn't much harder to create than the other ones, because I already knew, being the one who made it, those last 2 extra tiers, I already knew something about some of the stuff I was putting in there, so it wasn't really that hard. Or at least compared to the other ones. I'm putting, because this one was my first like successful series. Iceberg is going. It's going up here in A, just because it's a classic. I had fun making it, and yeah, it was a cool experience. Okay, now we're ranking the entirety of the BCK Tale project, which I am also going to put in A, just under the Iceberg, because there's some good stuff in there that I like, and there's some bad stuff in there I don't like. And overall, I do like it. There's a reason I keep doing it. But yeah, I'm putting it at bottom of A, just for those combined reasons. Awakening. Awakening is going to be our first S tier. I really liked this one. This is probably the fastest video I ever made, because I was going to do it at an earlier point, but I wanted it to come out on November 1st, because, you know, November's a funny month. So I scrambled to make the video, and it surprisingly turned out at least good from my perspective, and I think it's funny. So it's going to be the first S, because I like this one. And I think it's almost at 100 views now. Like 1 or 2 years later, I don't know how long. Reading the entire Callista R&B. This was a joke video, another joke video I made, because at the time Dolly Stana had basically said that once I hit a certain number, I can't remember if it was on Nation States, if it had a certain number of likes, or if it was just a subscriber milestone. I think it was Nation States likes, but anyway, I hit some sort of milestone, and Dolly Stana had said that if I did, I had to read the entire Callista R&B and post it on my channel. Of course I didn't actually do that, so I made this video instead, just, you know, as a cop-out. I'm gonna put it here. There. Just because it's a middle of B, somewhat low effort, but at least it's unique. Okay, next is the entirety of Baloo's No Bison Burger Plane Trip, which was the little vlog series I did. Not last summer, but the summer before. Honestly, I'm gonna go here with it. Because, I mean, it's a pretty standard vlog. I didn't put too much effort into it, mostly because I was just trying to relax. Also, there's just a lot of episodes, and they're all pretty short, and they took up a bunch of space on my phone at the time to, you know, like, create all the videos in iMovie. So it was a hassle to create, despite it being pretty low effort, and if I did a vlog in the present day, and you kind of saw that with that one short I did at the Disneyland Hotel, I'd be more involved in it, because I think at the time, I'd done voice reveals before, I think, before I started this, but now that I've technically done a face reveal, I think the vlogs could be much more involved if I decided to ever do one again. But yeah, so it goes middle of C. Also from around that time, there was that point where I did the official July 2022 Callista Prime Minister candid interviews, and I put them on my YouTube channel. The video is pretty low quality, because I made it on my iPhone in like a day. But, I mean, I'm going to put it here below the plane trip thing, just because, I mean, it wasn't horrible, it served its purpose, but it was still pretty low quality. Also, the Callistan anthem blasts your eardrums out every time it plays, if you're not careful with your volume, so that happened to me way more times than I wish it did. Baloo Rap 2, which is pretty much the same as Baloo Rap 1, so I'm going to put it right here, because I didn't like it. It's not as good as the first Baloo Rap, but it's pretty much the same thing, so I'm just going to put it there. Okay, here's a more recent video. the Callista and Friends' Pokemon video. I really like how the thumbnail turned out. The video itself is just for the sillies. I'm gonna put it top of B tier, just because I think it's better than all this stuff, but it's not super great. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Also, NR is Mr. Mime Jr. or Mime Jr. You can't say I'm wrong. Anyways, okay, next are the 3 subscriber milestone videos I've done. I think the random 30-something milestone special Q&A, which is actually one of my funnier ones. I'm gonna put it top of A. No, yes, top of A. Putting it top of A. Actually, you know what? I'm putting all of these top of A. But I guess I should order them. I'm gonna do it like that. No. That. We're doing it like this. Because the intro to the 100 subscriber special was like way too hard to create. It immediately made me gain an incredibly large amount of respect for anyone who tries to animate anything. I mean, like, I was doing it in an easy way, but it was still pretty difficult. So I liked the production on it. I think the thumbnail is funny. I think the terrifying Baloo live reaction thing is funny, but that's just my opinion. I mean, it's my tier list, so I guess it has to be my opinion. Next are the slander videos, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, I like the slander 2 video thumbnail the best. I know I shouldn't just base this on thumbnails. Although, actually, you know, I like all the thumbnails pretty good. These are all of my most successful videos, just because people apparently like to see nation states content. Because of that, I'm going to put at least one of them up in S, but I'm going to have to decide which one. I'm going to move a couple of them down to A or B. I'm going to put... you're going to go here, and you're going to go here. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Again, I kind of like them all the same, but just so I don't have a bunch of stuff in S tier. You know, got to balance it out. Got to have that nice bell curve on my tier list. Okay, so next are the 2 NS card videos. The first one and the Season 3 one. I'm not including the corrections video because it's just a corrections video. First one, I'm putting it in S. And the second one also goes in S. Just because these are also really popular videos and I'm happy how they turned out. And I put a lot of work into them. Just because there's so much content I needed to add. I think they're fine in this order. Maybe, yeah, let's do that, just for make it more balanced. But yeah, that's what I think of those. Okay, last but not least, we have the so far of the Seafloor Season 1, or no, Season 2, excuse me. Starting with Episode 1, I think Episode 1 goes here. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but I think it goes here. I liked a lot of aspects from it. I also didn't like some aspects in it. Morningstar goes here as well. There's a crappy fake jump scare at the end, which I think I could have done better. In Memoriam goes here, because it's sort of boring. The monster, I'm going to say, goes here. Just because the drawing thing was fun. I thought it was kind of unique. I think that's all I have to say about that one. The Crabs in History goes here. I made this one, fun fact, I made this one while I was currently, or at the time, sick with COVID. So when the person is reading or showing off the book, You'll notice I'm breathing rather heavily. That's because I was sick. And last but not least, Watery Grave. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, we'll put it here. It's pretty middle of the road. I guess I was happy enough by the way it turned out. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So there we have it. There's the entire tier list. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to change it. I might put a link to the tier list if you guys want to make your own version. Just because I'd be interested. I don't know if you guys be interested. But I think I'll do that'll do it for this video. I really hope my screen recorded. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare and I'm going to have to redo this. What do you mean? I guess it's not really that bad. Anyways, I had a lot of fun making this video. I can't speak. I hope you had a fun time watching it. I hope you have a nice day. And remember, hail Baloo.